All right, Marco, so we have spent pretty much an entire day driving around the racetrack in 3 cars. What are your thoughts?
It's been an amazing day for me because you know, having the chance to drive these beautiful cars is in one day is something special.
So obviously we have to take all of our biases aside. It's one of the toughest categories of cars on the planet that exists. Before you got in the McLaren, what did you expect you were going to see?
Well, for sure some technology that they use also in Formula 1 transmit to the road cars, but I have to say I was a little bit disappointed because I found quite old style interiors and also mechanical side. You can feel it when you push on the gas. There is too much turbo lag. The car feels quite light in the changing of direction and so on, but a lot of understeer. I never get the feeling on the front. You don't know how much you can push.
One of the first things we did was spend, what, 5 minutes trying to figure out how to turn the systems on and off?
Correct. As I say, the buttons are quite like old style, and they're not easy to understand it. So to make the track procedure, it took time and we were not sure about it, so it makes a little bit confused the driver.
So we'll get back to that a little bit in just a second. What about the Lamborghini? What were your expectations before you got in it?
I have to say, matches with the reality. Actually, I really love the V10, the sound and the power releasing. When you jump in the car, it makes you immediately comfortable and it's easy to drive it. I really like the interiors. The dashboard and all the infotainment is quite well made with the right distance and so on. In terms of handling, it's just missing something.
Where does this rank in that? Does it feel like it's the aggression level that you'd get from a Lamborghini?
Yes, in terms of aggressive style and sound especially, but driving it, expected a little bit more aggressive and like nice to play with it. But I was a little bit limited on it.
All right, so that's the other 2 cars that we spent time in. How about this? How about the MC20? Before you ever got in one, you saw pictures of it, you saw drawings?
Yeah, I saw a picture for many months and then I was waiting this moment for a long time.
So the first time it came around the corner, or you walked around the corner and saw it, what was your first impression?
First impression was, wow, that's even better than in the picture.
So that's what you expected out of the look. What did you expect out of the drive before you got in it?
Well, you know, I have quite a lot of experience with supercars, and this car, the MC20, it's matching the performance of the top supercars on the market.
In terms of changing direction of a vehicle between the 3 of them, where does this car stack up?
The MC20 for sure is the best because it is the stiffer one, especially on rolling. Is more direct in changing of direction. You have a very sharp movement with the platform very stable. So it gives you confidence, but in the meantime it gives you performance. I feel like even if I overdriving it, I'm able to catch again the apex. So the drivability window is a bit wider, I would say.
How would you compare the engine in this to the 2 competitors?
Yeah, I have to be clear. On engine sound, the Lamborghini is the winner. Still the winner because the V10 sound we know is aspirated engine, it's really competitive. But as a driver, as a racing driver, I look more on performance and numbers. And the Nettuno engine is performing really well. I have to say, in all gears you feel the push from the back and the torque is always there in every gears. So it's never ending, like this feeling.
So, overall thoughts on your day? Just what else would you want to walk away with as you think about the 3 cars and what we spent the day doing?
I have the key already in my pocket.
So what you're saying is I'm taking something else home. All right, well, thank you, I appreciate it. It was a great day. It was fun to go driving around with you. And we missed the rain, so good for us.
It's coming.
It's coming. All right.